Hey guys, this is C-Moe from C-Moe Builds, and today we're going to be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars Set 7662 Trade Federation MTT. This set contains 1,330 pieces and was shown in episodes 1 and 3. This was released in 2007. Let's look at the minifigs. Here are the 3 different minifigures to the set. The set contains 20 minifigures in all, but there are 16 of the normal battle droids, so these are the only different ones. On the left is the pilot battle droid. He is used to pilot the transportation vehicle and the Trade Federation MTT. He is the same as a battle droid with a blue torso. In the middle is the security battle droid. He just kind of protects doors and rooms in the movies, and he is also the same as a battle droid with a red torso. And on the right is a battle droid. We've all seen a battle droid, and they all look the same, just with different torsos. This is just a traditional battle droid, one's used in wars. And all 3 of the battle droids have a blaster. Let's look at the back of them. Here are the back of the battle droids. They all look the exact same, minus the color, obviously. They all have one stud on the back of their torso that you can stick a block or even a weapon onto. And on the head, there are 3 lines on both sides of all their heads, which give it more detail from the back. So that was a nice job incorporating that by LEGO. Let's look at the Droideka now. Here is the Droideka. And there have been various different models of the Droideka, but I think that this one looks the best. It looks the most movie accurate to me, and I think it just is the right size compared to other battle droids. And it's just my favorite battle droid that I've seen design-wise. So he has a nice brown shiny piece on the head, arms, and bottom. He has silver sharp-toothed teeth as his feet, and he has binoculars as his blasters. On the back, it kind of looks like he's shooting forward, so I really like the way that looks from the behind. And that's about it for the Droideka. Let's get on to the transportation vehicle. Here is the mini transportation vehicle. This can comfortably seat one pilot battle droid in the front like this. There is no control panel for him, but there is this piece in the front, kind of acting as a shield that can be moved up and down. It does look overall pretty nice. This was never seen in the movies, but it just gives us something else to play with. This can be removed here and can be switched out with multiple other things in the set that I will show you later. This part here has 2 rifles, and it looks like a sonar dish type thing. So that's about all for the transportation vehicle. Now let's get on to the Trade Federation MTT itself. Here is the MTT itself, and before I get into features and things that it can do, I'll spin it around 360 degrees so you can get an idea of what it looks like. Okay, so starting off, this thing is on wheels and can be wheeled forward and backwards like that. Cannot turn though. Kind of have to scrape the wheels across your surface, but that's nice that they did give it wheels. It just gives it the hovering effect, kind of. If you look on the side, it kind of looks like this block here is flying, and you can't really see the bottom of it. So I think that was a neat idea. On the side, there is this knob, which is linked in with this here. You probably know what that does just from watching the movie. It brings out racks of droids that are kind of piled up. I don't have any of them on right now, but I can show you what one of them looks like. So let's just take this droid here, fold them up. And these trays can be removed out like this, and droids they have to go like this in order to fit, and like I was saying, the transportation vehicle this part can be swapped out with other things, and this is one of them. So if you want to carry around a rack of battle droids, then it lets you do that. So that's a neat feature there. And there are 2 racks here on this thing that goes in and out. So to put it back in, you just twist it the other way, and you actually have to manually push these back in. There is a little bit of detail right there. On the side, there is a large compartment that can be lifted up on either side and reveals a gun rack, which when the battle droids are on their rack, they actually cannot have a blaster in their hand. It won't fit. So you can stick 2 rows of blasters like that, and then you can just stick it in. This is another thing that can be carried on this little vehicle here. You can just take this out and switch it with the weapon rack, like so. That's another thing that you can carry around. Just put that back in there. On the top, this here is the command center, and you can pull that up and both of these sideways. However, I think that just moving the top is the only thing that's necessary. And this here can lift out. There are 2 control panels there, 2 levers, and a seat that can fit a pilot battle droid. Just kind of squeezes in like that. And this is another thing that can be switched out with this. I don't really see a point in doing this though, because then you have like a sonar thing controlling it, which doesn't really make any sense. Why would you do this? But it is something that is possible to do. Just wanted to inform you about that. And it just slides back in comfortably. Well, maybe not too comfortably, but once it actually gets in, there we go, and it sits comfortably. And the last compartment to the Trade Federation MTT is right here. This is on both sides. Just pulls down, and another way to access that is to pull this up. And this can fit into the back of the Trade Federation like that, and it can sit there to be moved. So that's cool as well. And one more thing is that there are a couple of, I guess, control panels back there. Not sure if you can see those. Let's see if I can angle these up. Okay, yeah, I'm moving them right now, but I don't really know why they're there, but they are. So I guess that's cool. And that's pretty much it for the Trade Federation MTT's features. Like I said, it being on wheels makes it look more movie accurate, kind of gives it the hovering effect, and just makes it easier to maneuver. So I think that was a good job by LEGO. So let's jump straight into the recap. This was an amazing set for 2007, and if it follows the rule of today, which is kind of 10 cents a piece is where we'd like to be, this technically should have been sold for $129.99. However, it was only $99.99 when it came out. Even though 100 pieces are invested in only battle droids, the rest is all in the set. So this really could have been priced at a higher deal, but I'm glad that it was as cheap as it was back in the day, and I was definitely glad to get this set. This was definitely probably the best set that was released in 2007 and is the best Trade Federation that I've seen. There have been 2 or 3 other remakes of it, but I think that this looks the best and comes with the most battle droids, which this is a fantastic set to stock up on a battle droid army without buying like 100 battle packs of something. So that pretty much concludes today's episode on the LEGO Star Wars Set 7662 Trade Federation MTT, and I will catch you guys all in the next LEGO Star Wars review. Bye-bye.